You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. I'm Joel Hillsman. Our final game of this outstanding event for 2017. It will feature the Wesleyan Collegiate Academy Trojans taking on the Norcross Blue Devils. Wesleyan Christian Academy out of High Point, North Carolina. Norcross out of Norcross, Georgia. The head coach for the Norcross Blue Devils will be Jesse McMillan. The head coach for the Wesleyan Christian Academy Trojans is Keith Gatlin. The starting lineups now, they're being introduced. I'll give them to you now. We got a pair of brothers, a pair of twins. Kashawn Langley, number 0, and number 3, Kobe Langley. They get the start there in the backcourt for Wesleyan Christian. Then you've got number 10, Jalen Horde. Number 12, Andrew. I knew I was going to do it one time. Aaron Wiggins. And then number 23, Mark McLeod. For the Norcross Blue Devils, it'll be Arlonzo Johnson, number 1. Number 3, Kyle Sturdivant. Number 5, JoJo Toppin. Number 11, Brandon Boston. And number 12, Dalvin White. Norcross trying to pick up their first victory here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving as they fell yesterday to Mountain Brook, Alabama, who also defeated Langston Hughes today. And they came away with a 2-0 showing in the Holiday Hoopsgiving. Wesleyan Christian, they defeated Gainesville, who Norcross defeated last week. And you saw that game right here on SUV TV. What have you not seen on SUV TV? Wesleyan, they will be in the red tops, red bottoms. They are the Under Armour threads with the black numbers and gold trim. Norcross, white tops, white bottoms. They've got the navy blue trim, and they are the Nike threads. JoJo will be jumping with Jalen Hurd. And we are underway. Boston out of bounds, and we'll go to Norcross. Jalen Horde, number 10. Let's keep our eyes on him, man. Is he a handful? Going to Wake Forest, 6'8", and a senior. And a lot of people consider him to be the best two-way player in the country, and he's not even from this country. He's a Frenchman. He's from France. Here's Brandon Boston. Boston to Johnson. Johnson swings it over to Dalvin White. White will hold it now and now gives it to Boston, who's back on that beautiful Hoopsgiving logo. It's Sturdivant closed out on by Hurd. Now they look on a screen roll action. It goes underneath the Toppin pass, knocked away out of bounds by Kobe Langley. Keyshawn Langley and Kobe Langley. Another pair of twins. Unfortunately, we did not get to see the Twin Towers from Montverde as Mikhail was injured and unable to play. Here's Dalvin White. White gonna pull a deep three. Good. Dalvin White gets it started from beyond the arc, tickling that twine from beyond the long line. Dalvin White, a 3-ball, cracks the seal. Well, right back at you, Kobe Langley. In and out, rebound, JoJo Toppin. Outletting it to Sturdivant. Sturdivant with the left hand dribble, crosses the timeline now with the right hand. Over to White. White gonna step into another right wing three. Front iron, no. Rebound, it comes off, outlet to Langley. Langley to Langley. Kobe now gonna come right back charging down the lane. Layup is no good. He left it short. It's on the floor. Johnson comes away with it down for the Norcross Blue Devils. We've played a minute. Dalvin White holds it and gives it to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now with the left-hand dribble gets a screen from Toppin. He's picked up by Hurd. Now he gives it over to Brandon Boston. Back now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant between the rings and worked on by Horde. Now below the free throw line. Spins, gets it up off the window and scores. A nice move. Kyle Sturdivant, he was patient and put Hurd in there and made him bite on it and score. So here is Kashawn Langley now with it. Zone defense coming out from Norcross. White got a hand in on it and a terrible call from the center official. A foul will be called on Dalvin White, his first, team's first. Glad that you're with us. Our final game of the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving here at Holy Innocents High School in Sandy Springs, Georgia. All right, swings it back to the corner. Catch fire, a 3 off the hill of the rim, no good. He went up and tried to knock it down, Sean Walker Jr.
Hey, head tap again.
Foul will be called on Jalen. Horde picks up his first, team's first. And here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant now to Boston, to Alonzo Johnson. He swings it over now to Dalvin White.
There it is. Come on, Joe.
Kick it to the corner. Now here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant out of the triple threat position. Now he's going to pull a long 3. It's no good. Tipped by Boston. Second chance points and offensive rebounding for Brandon B.J. Boston. Big boom dribble now by Sean Walker. Sean Walker now dribble right into a trap. The crowd kind of comes up behind us. The Norcross faithful that made the trip over. They swing it over on the left side. Now here comes Langley. Langley cross court in the corner. A deep 3. It is good. He rattled it right on down the milk crate Jalen Hurd a 3-ball. Up ahead now, here's JoJo Toppin. JoJo pop, top, good. JoJo Toppin with the jumper, 9-3. JoJo Toppin, very athletic. Norcross lacking the size this season that they've had. And there's a turnover, and now another turnover. And here's Langley. Oh, down the lane, spin down there, got the roll. A beautiful spin move by Kobe Langley. Well, where did he go? Man, that was a deadly spin move. Here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant now swings it over to Johnson. Johnson in the corner, a 3. Good. It found the bottom of the net. Give B.J. Boston the assist. 12-5 now. Norcross with the lead on Wesleyan Christian. Out of High Point, North Carolina, the heart of North Carolina. Down low, layup, easy, good by Sean Walker.
Sean Walker, Jr.
12-7 now. And now here comes Shelton Zion to the scorer's table. 4:43 to go in the corner. Sturdivant goes baseline, up, count it, and the foul. It's a score and one more for Kyle Sturdivant. 14-7, and a foul called on Sean Walker Jr., his second, the team's second. Alonzo Johnson will come out. Zion will come in. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us. Everybody just left me today. I hung out with everybody, and now they done left me. Well, my wonderful producer, Lisa Burnett, has not left me. So I will be having a conversation with her and talking to you all as I do all the time. Outlet, as Sturdivant misses that free throw, spins it across now, and here's Langley. Langley now, they're guarded with the double, and he goes over to Hurd. Hurd gonna pull a long 3. Hill of the rim, no good. Rebound, and here comes Sturdivant in transition for the Blue Devils. He's gonna go all the way, flip it up with the left hand, count it! And the foul. It's a score and one more. It's not an instant replay. It's Kyle Sturdivant scores again. 16-7 now, a 9-point lead. Norcross playing as though they are a little upset. They took a deep loss yesterday against Mountain Brook. Uh-oh. Free throw, good. Now I'm going to have to watch out for my crew. They ganging up on me. 17-7, 4:15 to go. Here's Langley. Langley to Langley, and now they play catch. And there's a deep, long 3 by Keshawn. No good. Rebound hit the floor. Brandon Boston chases it down. Gives it up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant fires it up ahead to White. White going to fire down the right of the baseline. Kicked it back out to Sturdivant. Brandon Boston, a 3. No. Rebound, Zion falling off balance off the window. Good. Shelton Zion off the bench and into the scorebook. And a timeout call as Keith Gatlin is highly upset with Wesleyan Christian Academy's play right now. They're trailing by 12, 19-7. It is a 30-second timeout. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. Stat Row showcases youth sports highlights and gives a portion of its revenue back to teams. Visit statrow.com today to learn how your team can partner with Stat Row. I want to thank all of our sponsors that have been with us here on SUV TV's coverage of the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving. Stat Row, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, CBA Sports, Atlanta Tip-Off Club. I want to thank them for all their support and the outstanding hospitality room here at Holiday Hoopsgiving. I want to thank them too. Out of the timeout now into the contest, where touching the ball is Aaron Wiggins, but Sturdivant is coming back this way, flying out of speed, and it's going to be a turnover out of bounds. 3:41 to go, 12-point lead for Norcross. Norcross in white, Wesleyan, they are in the red. The interesting thing, if you don't know much about Norcross, they are in Norcross, Georgia. It's on Spalding Drive. Now, if you're traveling north, they're on the east side of Spalding Drive, or make a right. On the left is a private school called Wesleyan. They do not play each other, and they are across the street. So this is kind of a Spalding Drive thing. JoJo Toppin flying to the hoop and throwing it down. JoJo! Oh no! Lord Father, JoJo Toppin. He stripped the nets on a dunk. Goodness gracious. Here's your SUV TV instant replay.
We good?
Spins it over to Dalvin White. So in other words, if you're familiar with Wesleyan High School and Norcross High School that are across the street. This is the closest you're going to get to them playing in anything.
Cut. Pass and cut, Joey.
And Wesleyan has plenty of basketball championships on the girls' side. Zion kicks it out. A long three. White badly missed. Rebound comes down to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins with the left hand dribble now. He pulls it up with the right hand across the timeline now to Langley. Langley with a boom dribble goes up with the left hand. Somebody bothered it. I think it was JoJo Toppin. He got it, knocked it out of bounds. It will stay with Wesleyan Collegiate Academy. Wesley Collegiate. You know the coolest note that I found out about Wesleyan? I keep saying Wesleyan Collegiate, but it's Wesleyan Christian. They were established in 1971. There's a flying layup by Keyshawn. No good. Rebound. They fight for it on the floor. And he's going to pick it up. Kevon Eskridge is into the contest. He gives it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now with the right-hand dribble. Stop. Gives it over. Eskridge. Ooh, you better have closed out on that. Eskridge can stretch the D. White going to step into it. Now going to drive below the free throw line off 1 foot. No. Zion couldn't get the rebound. Langley's going to outlet it to Langley. He's going to catch it. Go up. JoJo went up there and blocked it and fouled him in the air. JoJo, man, got springs, long arms, athletic. And he pats Langley right there on the backside and tells him, my bad. JoJo, man, woo, boy, he got springs. Well, my favorite piece of research, all this research, Wesleyan Christian Academy is founded by Joe O'Farrell. So I'm pretty good with it. Pretty good with it. There's not many Joes in the world, you know. Free throw from the lefty. Kobe is good. Kobe with his first point from the free throw line. 21-8. Wesleyan has an enrollment of about 1,400, well, 1,358, and was established in 1971. So my job is to educate you about this High Point, North Carolina school, and they actually are in the process of adding another campus and doing all that kind of good stuff there in the High Point area.
Start low and flash,
Up
Joey.
85. Peels it back now, and here's White. White spins it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now back to Dalvin White. Looking at a zone defense. 1-3-1 zone defense. Pass was tipped and stolen. And here comes Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins all the way and dunked it home. Chin-ups by Aaron Wiggins with the booming dunk. Cuts it down to 10 with 100 seconds to go. 21-11, 95 seconds now. White crosses the timeline again at 1-3-1 defense. Let's see if they mess them up a little bit more. They've got Hurd right there in the middle. Takes it and now spins it to the left corner. Eskridge gets it into JoJo Toppin. He wasn't ready for it. Langley, who was on the backside, comes away with it. Langley quickly up to Hurd. Hurd spins it to the corner, back to Langley. Here's Langley. Kashawn pulls a three. It's front iron. No. They tip and fight for it. Eskridge comes down with it. Eskridge will hand it off with 70 seconds to Dalvin White. Spins it up ahead now to Toppin. Toppin goes behind the back, kicks it back to Sturdivant. A long three. No. Rebound. Lewis Williams is into the game, former quarterback for the football team. Now here is Wiggins, jumper, hill of the rim, no. Williams with big board action here early. And now here comes White. White driving, White kicks off. Topping, he's got springs up and under, no, and a foul. I really thought for a second he was going to try to take off from the short corner. Brandon Boston races back to the scorer's table. He'll check in. And now also Caleb Murphy will check in. So Norcross now going to try to use some of the depth and save the last 47-odd seconds here. Here's JoJo Toppin at the free throw line. The lefty recently committed to the University of Georgia. Free throw routine in the air, he left it short. Boston and Murphy come in. Sturdivant and White go out.
Boston, Caleb Murphy check in for the Blue Devils.
Lewis Williams, he thought he was coming out, but he has to stay in. Lewis Williams was the quarterback of the Norcross football team this season. Came out for basketball to give him a little body. That's the one thing that may hurt Norcross this season throughout their national schedule is the depth of height. They don't have much height. Splits the free throws. 22-11 is still a doubled-up lead. Here's Langley. Langley holds it, spins it to the corner. There's a long three. No good. Put back dunk by Kobe Langley. Oh, my goodness, did he get up?
Kobe.
Now a technical foul has been called on Kyrie Thompson. That's his first foul, and then also as a technical. What did he do? Man, way to get up there. Brandon Boston now. Did the replay show what 14 did? Boston free throw. Oh, no good. Ball on line. He'll get one more on the technical. 22-11. 32 and 7/10 seconds. And here we'll take a look at the replay. I don't know what he did. I didn't see it unless he look at Kobe. Like, look at that Wapaya. It had to have been verbal. I didn't see anything there.
Stay up, BJ. Stay up, BJ.
Boston split the free throws. 29 seconds. Now here's Boston. Brandon, BJ, Boston. Now here's Murphy. Murphy looking. Norcross content to kind of take some of this first quarter clock with him. Wiggins out high on top of that 1-3-1 zone. Pitch and catch between Murphy and Boston at the moment. Boston gonna pull a deep three. Good. Tickling that twine from belongs a very long line. Brandon Boston. Kobe right back at you. No. Put back dunk. No. 26-13. An entertaining first quarter. The Norcross Blue Devils lead the Wesleyan Christian Academy Trojans right here from the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My adults will be the best in 4 years.
Holiday Hoopsgiving here on SUV TV. Joel Hillsman, glad to be back here with you. Gym 1. As we start the second quarter, Norcross with a 26-13 lead. 3 ball. Bottoms it out. Aaron Wiggins, he has 5 in the contest. That's his first one from distance. 10-point game, 26-16, 30 seconds gone by here in this second quarter. White, Sturdivant, Toppin, Boston, and Eskridge, the 5 on the floor for the Norcross Blue Devils, who are in white. A blocking foul call. Called it on Brandon Boston. Langley, Walker Jr., Sean Walker, Horde, and Wiggins, the 5 on the floor for Wesleyan Christian Academy. They went 28-5 last year, but they did win the Class 3A championship in the North Carolina Independent Schools Athletic Association, defeating Greensboro Day. There's a long 3, Walker, no. Rebound, Horde, power dribble up, sit on the rim. Jalen Horde just dunked that thing home with a big power dribble, 26-18. And Sheldon Zion will come back in. He's going to be the match for Horde. Horde is beautifully and fabulously an athlete. Here is Sturdivant. Sturdivant off the shake. Had to give it back now to Dalvin White. A minute and some change gone by. White now holds it with the right hand dribble, hands it over to Kyle Sturdivant. Sturdivant now being worked on out high. They have gone back to the man-to-man. Sturdivant in the lane. Jumper. Good. A little short jumper. Got into the lane. Got in the paint. And scored. He has 9 in the contest. There's a jump. No. Rebound. Kick back out to the top. Wiggins going to go to the left. Stop. Fade on that short corner. Good. He dropped it in there. Aaron Wiggins. He looks like he's trying to warm to the task just a minute. It's an 8-point game, 28-20. So White's going to right by. Float. Hill of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Horde. Horde now across the timeline. Gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins warming up. There's a long 3. No. Tip. Rebound comes out to Dalvin White. White now has it in the middle with the left-hand dribble. White dumped it off, and Murphy was not paying attention. A turnover for the Norcross Blue Devils. So JoJo Toppin will come out. I turn and I look at my producer. Do you notice the shorts this year are getting shorter? Guess it's coming back. And they also have the cut in them a little bit. Those are mainly Nikes, but a 3 is no good. I wonder how many people have started looking at the old yearbooks. So now Jesse McMillan has just received a warning. Coach Mack upset, gets a warning. Just paying attention to Coach McMillan. Very upset even at the warning. Horde down low, it fell out. No, foul is called, and it will be on Caleb Murphy. So Hurd at the line, free throw, no good. Coach McMillan was upset. He felt that his man had inside position and he got warned. Coach McMillan has been upset. You know, he had received a technical yesterday here. And for Coach Mack to receive a technical, he was upset, folks. Murphy almost walked with the ball, then almost a backcourt. Here's Sturdivant now with 5.5 to go in the half. Sturdivant spins it to Toppin. Toppin baseline off the window and scores. JoJo Toppin. He has really came along now. He has 7 in the contest. Now here comes Walker. Walker spins it back. Drew Green a 3. No, put back tip good. Aaron Wiggins now coming around and now making himself impactful. 5 minutes ago, 7-point ball game. 30-23, Norcross in the white, leading Wesleyan Christian Academy in the red. So they're going to pass it around the horn just a little bit. There's a drive, falls back off. Screen roll action, shot up, no, and a foul as JoJo Toppin will go to the free throw line. You take a look there at JoJo Toppin, and I'm telling you, he just committed to the University of Georgia, but the development of his game has really been noticed here during the opening 2 weeks of the season for the Norcross Blue Devils. I've had each of their games on Saturday this year. Did not do any of their weekday games. They did win earlier this week up in Demarest, Georgia. Free throw good by JoJo Toppin. You know, Norcross defeated Lakeview Academy 70-44 earlier this week up in a event there with the boys and girls both playing Lakeview. Free throw, no good. And they also have a victory over Walnut Grove. They have a victory over Miller Grove, and they have a victory over Gainesville. But they lost to Mountain Brook yesterday for their first loss of the year. There's a jumper by Langley. Hill of the rim, no. Hurd gets the rebound. Hurd goes up. No, and he was fouled. Foul will be called on Lewis Williams. So Williams picks up the foul. Lead down to 8 now, 31-23. Hurd makes the free throw. 7 points for Aaron Wiggins here in this second quarter. He has 9 in the game. Hurd makes his next free throw as well. 31-25. They've got it to 6. It's as close as they've been in a while. Murphy falls down, and Coach McMillan calls a timeout. He wants a 30-second timeout. 31-25. He did not want Wesleyan to pick up any more momentum. He burns a 30-second timeout. While we have this 30-second timeout, I'll remind you that you're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. CBA Sports. Courtside at Holy Innocents School, Sandy Springs, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. In 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving final event. Warner Robins and Gainesville are actually playing back in game 2 in that final game. Warner Robins and Grayson. I said Warner Robins and Gainesville. Shot no good. JoJo Toppin, but it will remain Norcross basketball. It is Sturdivant, Toppin, Johnson, Williams, and White, the 5 on the floor for the Norcross Blue Devils. It is Langley, Green, Wiggins, Hurd, and Walker Jr., the 5 on the floor for Wesleyan. White out of control, and he was whistled. A foul was called, so Dalvin White draws the foul. Wesleyan was 5-0 entering Hoopsgiving. They picked up a victory yesterday over Gainesville, so they are 6-0 on the day, on the season. Theo Pinson, who played at North Carolina. Harry Giles, who played at Duke and is now with the Sacramento Kings, are some notable hoopers from Wesleyan Christian Academy. 31-25 with 3:53 to go. White, free throw, good.
No. Keep him up there. You stay back.
Dalvin White will get one more.
We're in blue, yes. Yeah, okay. I thought you were telling me to get out right now. My bad. I thought you were telling me to get out now.
White free throw is good. So Dalvin White now drops them both in. He has 5 points. 33-25 now. Walker Jr. spins it around. Here comes Kobe Langley in the corner. Drew Green, a 3. No. Rebound ripped down now by Sturdivant. Sturdivant kicks it off to Johnson. Johnson now waits on it and peels it back out. JoJo spins it over to White. White now to Lonzo Johnson. He gives it to Zion. They're running the weave up top. There's a 3. Good. Dalvin White. A 3 ball. His second of the game. 36-25. They push the lead back out to 11. A long 3 off. No good. Rebound by Zion Shelton. Shelton giving them good minutes off the bench. Up ahead to Sturdivant. Sturdivant takes the contact up. No. Zion got the rebound. Put it back up. It did not go. Ripped down by Wiggins. Wiggins now will get it and put it with the right hand dribble across the timeline. We're going to 30 minutes to go. Langley to Langley, looking. Now Hurd is the one that is not on the floor at the moment. He's getting a blow. Here's Aaron Wiggins. Aaron, stop, pulls a 3. No, he has cooled off. Drew Green kept it alive with a tap. Green, stop, goes up. Get it out of here. Sturdivant with the block. Sturdivant blocked it. They're on the ground. They're rolling around. White pushes it up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant coming. Euro stepping down the lane. Layup. No, it fell off. Could not do it. Kobe Langley going to chase it down. Langley's pass deflected by Dalvin White, and we'll have something slow down for the moment. 2:27 to go, 36-25. And the basketball now is behind the bleachers. So we'll get an extra blow here. Brandon Boston now will come back. And White will take a seat. A 3 ball is rattled home and good by Sean Walker. That's his second field goal, his first from beyond the arc. Lead now goes back down to 8, 2:05 to go. I think it may be one of the most classic holiday Hoopsgiving coaches program you will see. Kayla Hubbard, R.J. Barrett, Armando Bacat, E.J. Montgomery, Ashton Hagens, and Kayvon Moore are the 6 players that are on the front of it, and did all 6 of those players shine. JoJo Toppin foul. So he'll go to the free throw line with 1:49 to go. I mean, you think about it, that's a classic cover. I thought you had Grayson. Grayson Warner Robins for me. I can update the people. There's a free throw by Toppin. It is good. Okay, 24-23 there in the second quarter. Grayson Oh, that GM2, that GM2 is packed back there. Toppin, second one now. It's good.
Brandon, middle. Top, Brandon. Yeah, keep on.
38-28 with 1:45 to go. Langley now to Walker. Walker spins it over, and here is Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins with good size picks it up to Kobe Langley. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins fake, gonna drive all the way out the window. Count it, and the foul. A big-time move by Aaron Wiggins. And one. Nice move by Aaron Wiggins, the 6'6 senior. He's versatile. He's going to Maryland. He's out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and a lot of people like his skill and his length, but man, that move right there, off the dribble, is what I had in my notes. Free throw, good. He completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and Aaron Wiggins has came to life here in this second quarter. Oh, the celebrities are out tonight. Here comes JoJo Toppin on the inbound with 92 seconds. Gives it to B.J. Boston. Brandon B.J. Boston, all 6'6" of him, crossing the timeline between the legs, back and forth. Long and lanky and just a sophomore. Gives it to Kevon Eskridge. Eskridge holds, stops. Eskridge looks. Now he spins it over, and there's White. White gonna drive. White to the hoop, float it with the right hand. No, put back in by Toppin, and they wave it away. I don't see why. That ball was coming out. JoJo got them springs in them legs. They wave it away. The center official and the trail official both waved it off. I think that should have counted. 1 minute, 38-37. Norcross in white with the lead on Wesleyan. There's a leap three. Aaron Wiggins is feeling it. He is playing ball. 13 in the quarter, 15 in the game. It's a 4-point contest. Here comes Wesleyan Christian, WCA, and a 5 count. Kobe Langley defense smothering them with 40 and 10 seconds. Coach Gatlin up now. He wants them to finish this quarter very strong. Here comes Keshawn Langley. He steps across the timeline. Keshawn with the right-hand dribble. Looks for the screen. He spins it over. A long three. Wiggins. Front iron, no. Toppin gets the rebound with 30 seconds to go. He hands it to White. White back over to Toppin. Toppin now worked on by Langley. Boston going to go baseline. A blocking foul call. Boston wants the hoop. He wants the hoop as well. And they will count it. And the foul. It's a score and one more for Brandon B.J. Boston. So now here comes Boston. Boston with 24 and 10 seconds connects on the three-point play. Eskridge and Boston will come out. Johnson and Murphy will come in. So it's White also at the top, and then Zion and Toppin on the back of the 3-2. Langley goes around the screen. There's a drive up by Walker. No, and a foul call, and he'll go to the free throw line. Sean Walker Jr., 6'4" junior. So offense for defense now. Boston will come back in. And Kyle Sturdivant also will come back in. At the free throw line is Sean Walker Jr. He has 5 points on the day. His first trip to the line, and the first one is good. So JoJo Toppin comes over and give the coaches dap because he thought he was taken off the game, taken out off the floor. So here's Walker. Free throw, good. Walker stepped up there, knocked them both down, 12 seconds to go. Here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant crossing the timeline. Sturdivant with the left hand dribble. He's waving, topping away. There's 3 seconds. There's 2. There's 1. There's Sturdivant pump faking, floating it too much, and he's going to run out of time, and we are at the end of the first half. Well, that second quarter, I'm going to tell you something. Number 12 in red, Aaron Wiggins, had himself a fine show, a 23-point third quarter overall for Wesleyan. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of them came from Mr. Aaron Wiggins. At the half, it is Norcross 41, Wesleyan Christian Academy 36. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on the SUVTV.com.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
You're watching 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving here live on SUV TV. We move to the second half. Norcross with a 41-36 lead on Wesleyan Christian Academy. Didn't even get the full 10 minutes. We're going to take away the last 30-something seconds. And it'll be Sturdivant, Boston, Johnson, Toppin, and White, the five on the floor for Norcross. It'll be Kobe Langley, Keshawn Langley, Aaron Wiggins, Sean Walker Jr., and Jalen Horde, the five on the floor that started for Wesleyan. So now here's Boston. Boston spins it over to Kyle Sturdivant. Sturdivant goes around the screen now. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, but saved by Toppin. And then right into the bench. Brandon Boston could not get it. Brandon B.J. Boston. It'll go over to Wesleyan. Taking a look at the first half numbers, Norcross shot 51.9% to 32% for Wesleyan in that first half. Wesleyan trying to live from beyond the arc, 4 of 18. Conversely, Norcross was 4 of 9. There's a drive up and in and scoring. Jalen Horde. 41-38 now. It is a three-point contest. Almost knocked away. Here's JoJo Toppin. Toppin goes around the screen now, spins it to behind the back. There goes White. White over to Boston. A three. Stripped the nets. Brandon Boston, a deep distance three. 44-38. Spins it over and kicks. There's a long three out of the corner. Good. He knocked it down. Sean Walker Jr. a three. White gonna drive. White shot bothered. Toppin couldn't secure the rebound. Neither could Wiggins, but Wiggins is gonna come away with it. Wiggins now gets it up ahead to Keshawn Langley. Langley on the right wing across to Sean Walker. Walker spins it to Kobe Langley. Lost it in the corner. Had to bat tap it over to Horde. Horde goes up, spin with the right hand. Good. That little right hand baby jump hook. Jalen Horde. 44-43. So now here is Sturdivant. Sturdivant lost it, out of control, saved in the corner to Alonzo Johnson. Back out now to JoJo Toppin. Toppin now tried to go downhill, couldn't do it. Kicks it back out to White. White picked up by Kobe Langley. Now to Johnson in the corner. Goes around the screen, and now here's White. White picked up by Langley with 5:44 to go in a one-point contest. Norcross with the lead. So White steps into a three. Skips off the rim. No. Rebound to Sturdivant. Sturdivant a couple dribbles. Turns it back to the basket. Blew it. Couldn't get the rebound. Here comes Horde. Horde's got number 3 on 2 to Wiggins. Wiggins goes up. Took the contact. No. Rebound offensively. Kobe Bryant. And get Kobe Bryant. Kobe Langley. And it is a 30-second timeout call by Norcross as Wesleyan Christian Academy now has taken the lead 45-44. We don't have to be mic'd up for this huddle. Coach Lou Preston just hit me out there on Twitter. Yeah, I'm mad you're not here with me. Everybody dipped out on me. So I got to pull this one out by myself, which is just fine. I can handle it. Y'all got me spoiled now. All right, here's Norcross out of the timeout now, trailing by 1 to Wesleyan Christian. Wesleyan Christian has made a heck of a run. Aaron Wiggins has had a lot to do with it. Sturdivant drives, shot up and in, and Kyle Sturdivant. So now will we start the back and forth action? A three, Wiggins, good. Show the range. Aaron Wiggins with 18 points in the contest. He has been working on that long ball action, and you can see it coming to fruition now. His third triple of the game. 4:44 to go, third quarter. Here's Sturdivant now over to Dalvin White. White will hand it off to Brandon B.J. Boston. Sheldon Zion will come to the scores table. So JoJo going to pull a three. Badly missed, no good. Walker gets the rebound. He's in the middle, pushing it up down to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins catch fire, a three. No. Tip, fight for it. Coming away with it is Boston. Up to White. White going to drive. White in the middle. White over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant put it on the floor, off the window, and scores. Kyle Sturdivant. Norcross in transition. Right back. Wiggins flying to the hoop and scores. Aaron Wiggins has turned it on. 50-48. They've got the lead. Man, Aaron Wiggins, man, he is just taking over this thing. He's got 20 in the game.
Slice, Joey.
So here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant to White. White now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant going to put it down with the right hand. Hesitate, got into the paint. Stop, jumper, mid-post, no. Rebound, tip. Kashawn Langley chases it down. Here comes Langley pushing it down for the Trojans. Langley checks behind him. Langley kicks it over to Kobe. Langley a long three. It's front iron, but we've got a whistle and a foul called on Dalvin White.
Yes. Come on.
Norcross a 26-point first quarter and then a 15-point second quarter.
That's a free cut. That's a free cut.
Eskridge, Murphy, White, Zion, and Boston, the five on the floor for Norcross, who's in the white tops, white bottoms, navy blue numbers, the Nike threads. Wesleyan Christian Academy, they are in the Under Armour threads, all in red, red tops, red bottoms, black numbers, black letters, and they're trimmed in the gold, and they won't be shooting free throws here. Two-team fouls now on Norcross in the second half. They're trailing 50-48 with 3:32 to go. Inbound. Now here's Kobe Langley. Kobe gets it inside to Hurd. Hurd spins up, no. Rebound, Shelton couldn't find it. Hurd gets up for it, and now Walker get it, and he's going to get hit with the foul. So now both coaches are finding some beef with the officiating crew here. Out of bounds. It was not a foul, just out of bounds. Dalvin White crossing the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Now calls for the screen from Zion. Zion now spins and goes to his right. He's going to hard dribble, float it up off the window. It would not go. Rebound Murphy, back up and no. Rebound Zion, ripped away, no, out of bounds. Off of Langley, and it will go to Norcross with 3:08 to go. And now here comes Kyle Sturdivant. Sturdivant will check in. Dalvin White will have a seat. So looking now is Eskridge. He gets it into Zion. Zion off the window. No. Rebound comes down to Hurd, who's showing off his ball handling. Hurd going to go all the way. He lost it out of bounds. And it will be Norcross basketball.
Hey, keep on. You got to do more in flow, man. You got to set screen. You got to cut.
Antoine Hurd, the father of Jalen, played his ball at Murray State, the Racers, from 92 to 94. Not quite sure. I think that's a little after when Popeye Jones was there. And then played overseas. That's how he wound up being born in France. But his mom is the all-time assist leader at Washington. And a foul called on Kashawn Langley. He was holding Caleb Murphy there. That'll be the first team foul. That one will be on Kashawn Langley. Kashawn and Kobe Langley, both of them 6'1" and juniors. Both of them are twins. And they played with Team CP3 and were the 16 and under Peach Jam champs. Inbound stolen. Here's Hurd. Hurd all the way, and it was foul. Foul by Brandon Boston. So now the whistles begin to pick up. Third team foul with 2:36 to go third quarter in a two-point contest. A lot of it has to do with Aaron Wiggins and Jalen Hurd. Now all of a sudden everyone else trying to get in on the act. Kashawn and Kobe have only combined for 8 points. I can't split those, but that's 4 points to Langley if I did. And now Kashawn Langley walks over and he's going to have a conversation with Coach Keith Gatlin. They entered the contest, entered Holiday Hoopsgiving, allowing only 50 or more points twice during the early portion of the season so far. Here's Murphy. Murphy splits the defenders. Murphy dumps it off to Zion. A boom dribble back to Murphy, and Murphy was fouled. 50-48, 2:16 to go. So now here's Murphy. Murphy, free throw, got the roll.
Good shot, Caleb. Good shot. Keep on. Let's go, man. Play some D. Play some D right here. Pull me a glass. Pull me some glass.
Second free throw is good by Caleb Murphy. We're even at 50. Eskridge, Murphy, Zion, and now Coach Gatlin is going to call a full timeout with 2:13. We'll take it with them. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on the SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dogs will be the best in 4 years.
Welcome back inside Holy Innocents. Out of the timeout, we're even at 50. Wesleyan Christian and Norcross, North Carolina versus Georgia, the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. Langley, Horde, Wiggins, and Walker Jr. on the floor. Kobe stops, pulls a three, front iron, no, put back dunk, yes! Aaron Wiggins on the backside, booming it home on a putback jam. Aaron Wiggins, man, he has turned it on. A quiet first quarter, but he has been making racket and noise ever since. There's a right-hand dribble, and he spins it over now to Murphy. Murphy, there's that zone defense now again, and Sturdivant almost lost it. He recovers it. Spins it across, holds it. Boom, dribble there by Sturdivant. Long three, Boston, no good. Rebound, Kevon Eskridge knocked it out of the hands of Kobe Langley. So now here comes Dalvin White racing back into the contest. And he's going to take the spot of Caleb Murphy. So now here comes Langley.
Steps. There's the stack. Dalvin on your side. Dalvin on your side.
The Under Armour boys will cross the timeline. The Nike boys will try to defend him. Spins it to the left, all the way around the horn. Walker has it, puts it on the floor. Now back to Kobe Langley. Under a minute. Here's Kashawn, drives, dumped it off to Hurd. Hurd got fouled on the way up in the foul. 48 and 2:10 seconds, a 2-point lead. 52-50. I don't know, I wasn't looking at my monitors. Did we get an SUV TV replay of Aaron Wiggins? Oh my goodness, that put back dunk. You see it right there under the basket. SUV TV, watch live. Glad that you are with us. Free throw by Jalen Hurd, no good. Hurd now 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Kicks it over. And now here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant to White. White pulls a long three. Front iron, no. Rebound is going to come down, and now here comes Wiggins. Wiggins all the way, dumped it off. Offensive foul. Aaron Wiggins. Murphy races back up to the scorer's table. Jalen Hurd, as I mentioned, 6'8", going to Wake Forest, but this Aaron Wiggins, man, I'm telling you, he's very versatile as well, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. And he is going to Maryland, and you have to like it. You've seen everything. As Coach Preston, he's not here, so I'm going to
look at your cut. Joey, over here.
Use some of what I done learned from him. Scoring on all 3 levels is what Aaron Wiggins has done in this contest. He's been very versatile. You have not seen DeAndre Wilkins, the 6'10 junior, He is listed and in the book, but not sure if there's something ailing him one way or the other. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. Norcross trailing by 2 to Wesleyan, who has had everything go right for them behind Aaron Wiggins. Here's Murphy with 13. Murphy spins it to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now back out to Murphy. Nope, he's going to take it and peel it back out with 5 seconds. Nothing happening as he's looking at the zone defense. A long three, hill of the rim. No, Toppin couldn't get it. Outlet, and that will be the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. It's a good one, the final fourth quarter of the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving. Right here, this time out.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Joe Hillsman, glad to be back here with you on SUV TV. We go to the fourth quarter between Wesleyan Christian Academy and the Norcross Blue Devils, and Jalen Horde did not start the fourth quarter, but as soon as the ball is put into play, he walks to the scorer's table, so stealing minutes there. Shot is no good, same thing here with Zion. So here's Murphy. Murphy now across to Sturdivant. Murphy, the Boston, who punches it back out, and a turnover as it goes to Dalvin White. Murphy goes out. Zion comes in. Just gave him a little blow, and they did that. They're going with that herd match, and you can see that Zion, even though they're still primarily in the zone defense, has had it in the most. Boston got away with the foul. Shot is no good. White rebounding out of the guard spot. Up ahead now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant going to go all the way below the free throw line. Lay it up. No, it fell off the front of the rim, and let's see. A foul call, and it'll be an offensive one. I think it's on Zion. It is on Shelton Zion.
Hey, Kyle, they're screening that top, so you got to gap it and get back.
Norcross, 26 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, and then 9 in that third, so the scoring really dropped off. 13 in the first quarter for Wesleyan, 23 in that second quarter, and then 16 in the third, so they have outscored Norcross in the last 2 quarters. There's a kick across pass, a three by Hurd, no good. Rebound, Dalvin White amongst the trees, goes in there and snatches it down. Now here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant now to Boston. Boston takes it and looks, and now he's going to come back and spins it back out to the top. Here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant going to drive, put it with the layup. Good. Kyle Sturdivant with 6.5. We're tied at 52, a minute and a half gone by here. Joel Hillsman, glad that you are here with us. SUV TV, the final quarter here on Gym 1, in Gym 1 of the Holiday Hoopsgiving Tournament 2017. The three-pointer is no good by Walker. Zion gets the rebound and spins it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now going to come spinning down the lane, adjusted in the air, and fell in. Kyle Sturdivant, a spectacular move as he went spinning in the lane, and then the ball just fell right there on the lip of the rim and fell on in. Here's Green. Green now gets it over to Langley. Langley holds on the right wing, and the Norcross crowd and bench tries to rise up just a little bit behind us. And now the Wesleyan crowd wants some defense. Shot is no good. Rebound to JoJo. He outlets it. And here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant now going to go all the way left of the lane, up in a foul call. Jalen Hurd does not want it. It'll be 2 shots. Let's see who they call the foul on. It will be on Walker. Sean Walker picks up the foul. His second, team's fourth.
Table, how many timeouts do I have?
Norcross, 3 timeouts. All of them are full. Free throw is good by Sturdivant.
Hey, they got to stay on number 12. Don't leave them. That's their shooter. Number 12 is their shooter. Stay on. Don't leave.
So here's the free throw by Sturdivant, and a timeout is called by Norcross. It will be a full timeout with 5:42 to go. It's 56-52. That's a staple of Coach Jesse McMillan, calling a timeout after a make. We'll take this quick timeout. It is a full one right here. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on the SUV TV.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam Crenshaw reminding you about the inaugural Hoopsgiving Holiday Tip-Off Classic. It comes your way December 21st through 23rd at Norcross High School. Here's what the coaches have to say. When you put those two names in front of something, and it's going to be run first class. The level of competition is going to be very good. Crowds are going to be real good over here. So it's just really exciting for us to be in it and be able to play that first night in it right here. And so, and for me, an opportunity to come back and coach in this facility again is really special.
Out of the timeout, 5.5 to go. 56-52.
Gap it, good, Kyle. Gap it, get back. Good, hands, Celtic. Straight up.
Good ball movement. Now they're going to work it down on the right block. Up, shot, foul, call. And that will be on Dalvin White. White hit with the foul. That's Norcross's 6th foul. Free throw, no good.
Brandon, you got to drop down deeper, man, and faster.
Horde misses the free throw. I heard the beautiful voice of a Norcross fan that comes up with all of the interesting stuff to say during the free throw. And it worked as Hurd splits them. 3-point game, 56-53. They come with a little pressure now. White has it as he crosses the timeline with the right hand dribble between the legs, back and forth. Spins it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now looks for the Zion screen. Boston came up to meet him. Now here comes the drive to the right of the lane. Up and in, Kyle Sturdivant. That's almost like following your offensive lineman on that screen roll as he goes to the hoop. 58-53. Under 5 minutes to go. 5-point game. Kobe gets it down low to Hurd. Hurd down. Pump fake, got him in the air. Oh, Aaron Wiggins is special, folks. Aaron Wiggins is just absolutely special. 58-55, buckle up, 4:42 to go. Holiday Hoopsgiving, the final game. Gym 1, it must end in a very sound way. Here is White. White now sends it and gives it over now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant gonna drive, left of the wing. Sturdivant looks, it's not there. Now he's gonna hesitate, kick it into the corner, and bring it back out now is JoJo Toppin. Over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant stop. There's a jump. Elbow. Good. He knocked it down. Kyle Sturdivant coming of age. 60-55. 4:12 to go. Here's Kobe Langley. The Langleys have not fielded up particularly well. In and out 3. Tip. Rebound hit the floor. Here comes Dalvin White pushing it. White going to turn on the afterburners and the Jets floated up. No. Tip. No. White and Topping. And Boston could not get it to go. Man. Dalvin White has not been known to be the fastest, but he turned on some speed there. Lewis Williams will check into the contest. Zion will go out. Tyree Thompson goes out. He had a technical earlier, and now Matthew Patterson into the contest for the first time, number 33 in red. He comes in with 3:56 to go. He's talking about ice cold off the bench. White now almost had the ball knocked away by Hurd. Here's Brandon Boston, who has it with 3:45. Boston between the rings. He's worked on by Hurd. Goes over to the right side to White. White goes around the Boston screen. Step back. Boston's left open. Catch. Fire. A three. Kaboom. They ran the play to perfection, and he dropped in a triple right down the chute. 63-55. 3:30 to go. So now, Langley goes around the screen, 8-point game. There's Wiggins in the corner, a three. No. Rebound, Scott for two hands out of the air by Brendan B.J. Boston. 3:15 to go. Look at the clock now moving and an 8-point lead. Norcross has the opportunity to push it out to double digits. They were just trailing just a moment ago. Foul on the floor, Matthew Patterson. The team's fifth. It'll be side out of bounds. Boston, Sturdivant, White, Toppin, and Lou Williams. Lewis Williams, the five on the floor for Norcross. Kobe Kashan, the Langleys. Wiggins, Horde, and Patterson, the five on the floor for the Trojans. White gonna go around, and White gonna float it up with the right hand. It went on down and rolled around. He's living right. Dalvin White, 10 points in the contest. Stick it, stay in the corner. Swing it back around. Wiggins, one catch. Back to Langley. Catch fire. Langley, a three. It's off the mark. Hill of the rim. They fight for the rebound. Tip out of bounds. It'll stay with Wesleyan Christian. 65-55. Do you realize just a few moments ago they had a lead? And all of a sudden Norcross has turned it on. They had that timeout with 56-52. Well, technically a 9-3 run.
Here we go.
Since the timeout was called. Stop, Walker, jumper, good. Sean Walker Jr. 12 in the contest now for Walker Jr. 2.5 to go. Not out the woods yet if you're Norcross. White, no, White, yes, he's White hot. Dalvin White. 68-59, Boston with the steal. Boston goes up, finger roll, no. He got his own rebound, goes back up, no. Fight for the rebound, comes down to Aaron Wiggins with 2:11 to go. 68-57, the crowd is up on their feet. Here comes Langley across the lane with the left hand off the window. It rolled off. Toppin got the rebound. They could not get it to go in the hoop. My goodness, Dalvin White. Woo, 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 woo. Here comes Langley, picked up on him. White gonna drive with the right hand. He dumps it out to Lou. Lou, get that shot out of here. Horde with the block. Here comes Kobe Langley. Kobe flying off the window. No, they can't buy a bucket. The lid is locked and got a little lock on it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Wiggins put it in good. They've blown some layups. 68-59, 139. A 30-second timeout call by Wesleyan Christian Academy. My goodness, do you have the shake and the shimmy? There it is. Dalvin White, oh, excuse me, step back three. And he routed it right on down the milk crate. Oh, man, White hot, yeah, baby. Dalvin White, a seasoned veteran. White now has 8, 10, 12 in the contest. Oh, my goodness. Well, they gave him a three, I'm sorry. Got 13, I ain't shortchanging you. My goodness gracious, Dalvin White. In the highlight business, we call that an outshot. This game's over. 68-59, 139 to go. Dalvin White just finished the highlight. Here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant now the Toppin. Toppin crossed it back out and pulls it back with the left hand. Now he's going to cross him over. Now here comes Toppin over to Zion, tipped out of bounds, and a turnover now by Norcross. Now, the one thing Coach Jesse Mack does not want, he does not want them to finish this game sloppily. Jesse McMillan, the head coach of the 7A runner-ups in Georgia. Pump fake Walker. Now to Langley, spins it to Kobe. Kobe inside to Hurd. Hurd up off the window, no. But he'll go to the free throw line and try and add to the points without the clock running. Caleb Murphy now races to the scorer's table.
Brandon, get in there for rebounding.
Hurd free throw is good.
Murphy checks in for the Blue Devils.
Cutter right here, press break, cutter.
Stat row. View Youth Sports highlights whenever, wherever. Visit statrow.com to come see some of the best high school hoops highlights. I said the highlights world. I meant in the NBA TV highlight world. Full timeout, 68-61 with 68 seconds. It is a full timeout, so Norcross will have the opportunity to take a seat. So, 7-point ball game, and we'll keep it right here. I'll take the moment to let you know how great this event has been. All you people that have retweeted me and retweeted SUV TV, we thank you. Slider Sports Guy, Coach Mario Mays, Coach Lewis Preston. He gonna get me for that. Coach Sharman White, got to see him in the back giving me a hard time. All the people that reached out to me on Twitter and was able to speak and chat today. All Metro Hoops back here, Jared back here. Everybody, man, the basketball world that was here today, all the coaches. It's been an outstanding event. Chris and Tiffany Williams, again, have put it on for the 4th year, and it's an outstanding event as I see Chris going over there first year with the Adidas involved. Adidas. It's been fun, man. You had the opportunity to see some high-level basketball, A, in person, and B, since you weren't able to make it and you were eating all your leftovers and you didn't know if you could get here or not, well, we were glad that we were able to bring it to you, and we will continue to do so, hopefully, for a very, very, very long time. Toppin gets it. Toppin spins up off the window and no. And our entire crew that was there, I guess I'll say something positive about Daniel and Courtney now. I guess I will. Our great camera people and Tania. Free throw coming up here now for JoJo Toppin. No good. JoJo leaving points out there. We're 2 weeks into the high school season. And if you missed any of it, it's always on demand at thesuvtv.com. So you really have no excuse. You can tweet us. You can follow us. We thank you for all your tweets. Free throw short, no good. He missed them both. I know Aaron Wiggins is going to get a couple tweets this week. He better stepped in a 3 on cue. Nope. Rebound. Put back up and in by Langley, and that's Kobe Langley on the putback. Kobe, the only Langley to have scored in this contest. He has 10 points. Kashawn Langley has not scored in the contest. Both of them known, though, for their defensive prowess at the point guard spot. Had good crowds here, and of course, Holy Innocents, they are the hosts, and they did a fine job as well. And congratulations to their programs who competed today. Pretty good game for Kennedy Suttle. I'm going to show her some love, and her sister Rachel. They get to play a year together on this Holy Innocent squad and pass it on down. Got a younger brother, Coda, coming on up. I just got through talking to him. He talking about he been at the gym all day, and he has. And I believe it. He's a basketball player. It's everybody here, all the coaches, and I get to talk with. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. You guys make my job fun. You make it easy, and I love doing it for you. So Norcross here going to try and pull off this 5-point game, this victory with 52 and 10 seconds to go, 68-63. Now, the foul count is somewhat interesting because they have no more to give. Next one, Norcross will be in the 1-and-1. So it could be interesting, and there it is. No foul yet, no foul yet, no foul yet. Sturdivant long lead. Pass Andrew Wiggins. Why did I say Andrew Wiggins? Aaron Wiggins almost got the steal. He's got long arms. He is really impressed, by the way, today. 15 in the first half. Let's see. He had 22 through 3, so 26 points so far for Wiggins. But he took off, man, in that second quarter. Here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant now going to drive right of the lane. Kick it back out to the top to Murphy. 36 seconds, still no foul. Horde almost got a tip steal of it. Sturdivant now still holds it. He's trapped. No foul has been called in the Toppin. Toppin up, got it blocked. Man, Kobe Langley went up there and contested that thing. Toppin wanted to dunk it home. foul will be called on Kobe Langley. He's got some springs, man. 23.8 on the clock. Well, now let's see. Now they want 24 and 5/10 seconds put on the clock. Here comes Shelton. And now Coach Gatlin is saying there should be more time than what they're saying should be put on.
Green safe. Green safe. Keep them in front of you, no foul.
Stop the ball. Whatever you do, stop the ball.
Brandon, you'll be on top. Green safe.
Well, protect the break. Go back. Protect the break.
So let's see how much time we put on the clock. 26.2. Coach Gatlin, he didn't completely agree with it, but he'll take it. He got almost a full 2 seconds back. What did he get? 1.6 of a second. Free throw, JoJo Toppin, good. JoJo needed that one, had not made a free throw here in this quarter.
Stay back until we get it stopped. We don't anything running out. Keep in front of you.
Free throw. No good. Toppin missed it. Wiggins get the rebound. Here comes Wiggins up ahead with 22 seconds. And it's a steal by Brandon Boston, and that may do it. Boston going to come behind the back. Shot up. No. Out of bounds. Which direction? It will stay with the Norcross Blue Devils. 16 and 17 seconds. Coach Gatlin standing and gives the foul sign. Inbound. Kobe Langley to Toppin, and he fouls Toppin. So Toppin again now, because they don't have that many fouls, the 1-and-1 makes it very valuable.
Joey, on green safe, don't run up on it. On green safe, don't run up on it. Back off of it. Back.
Free throw by Toppin. He goes through his routine and puts it in. So he's hit the first one, which at least gives him that next one. 70-63, 14 and 10 seconds. And Norcross looking to go for the split here at Holiday Hoopsgiving.
Safe.
Which is not a bad place to split. Step back, three, Walker, no. Rebound put back in by Hurd. He finishes with, that's his first field goal in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Brandon Boston, and that will be the contest. And the Norcross Blue Devils hang on and defeat the Wesleyan Christian Academy Trojans 71-65, and they complete the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving right here on SUV TV from Holy Innocents, the fourth year of this event. And what an outstanding event it was. Wesleyan, by the way, they split their trip here. They defeated Gainesville, but lose to Norcross. Norcross loses to Mountain Brook and then defeats Wesleyan. Take a look here at some final numbers for you.
Naomi.
21-point fourth quarter there for Norcross. So they were able to handle some things there. .13 third quarter there. So Aaron Wiggins on the night, 15 plus 11. He had 26 points. Aaron Wiggins, 9, 17 for Jalen Hurd. And let's see, 5, 10, 12 for Sean Walker. They did most of the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 players to do the scoring. Kobe Langley, Jalen Hurd, Aaron Wiggins, and Sean Walker Jr. And now I have the final stats handed to me. And let's see, then you've got, nothing for Alonzo Johnson was credited with 3 points, and he did get that. All right, so there you go. 71-65, Wesleyan outscored them in the paint, 32-28. And, yep, Kyle Sturdivant finished with 23. JoJo Toppin with 13. Brandon Boston 15. Dalvin White 13 as well. And Norcross shot it at 45% clip, 36% clip for the Wesleyan Christian Trojans. Well, that concludes our coverage of Holiday Hoopsgiving, the 2010 Holiday Hoopsgiving, here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School on the campus of Holy Innocents in Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, special thanks out to Chris and Tiffany for hosting, again, an outstanding event, and the Norcross Blue Devils win in the nightcap here of Gym 1 action. Grayson and Warner Robbins, have they finished up? They finished in the back? Okay, yeah, don't know the process of them. But it's over with here for us. So for our entire crew, once again, for Sylvester, for Mario, May, Sylvester Williams, Lewis Preston, Courtney, Daniel, Lisa, Marcus, everybody, you guys, thank you very much. You've been watching a presentation of SUV TV and its coverage of the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on the SUVTV.com. We'll see you down the road. High school basketball season, and your home for high school basketball is the SUVTV.com.